We got lucky. We got lucky that Everton were awful. Almost just as awful as Manchester United tonight. 1-0 to Manchester United. Sesko and Lammens saved us tonight. Sesko with the winning goal. Lammens with his saves and just being commanding in the box when he came to those corners because Everton were just doing these Arsenal-esque type of corners where they were crowding the keeper, causing problems. They were using the Arsenal formula, and Lammens every time got a hand to it, punched it out, caught it like numbers of times, and it got me thinking about, oh Nana, if that was him, how many we would have lost 5-0 tonight. We would have lost 5-1. I can guarantee you that the way these men were doing corners on us, Onana would have let it slip through. Bayinde as well would have let it slip through, which is the reason why we need a new backup keeper in case Sesko and Lammens gets injured, because then we look at the drop off. We're going back to Bayinde. We're going back to last season BS. We need a backup keeper for Sesko and Lammens, someone that is half decent, that is commanding as well. I'd say Vitek, who's on loan. I don't know where, but he's on loan. Guy from my academy. He seems decent. I say he'd be our backup next season. And I'm begging for that. Sesko, let me speak about him. Should be starting this game. I don't know why. Because possession-wise, we were awful. And when you're possession-wise, you're awful, guess what? Let's just go for plan B. If we can't hold on to the ball, go and hoof it to the tall guy. He can hold the ball down, and then that means we can hold on to possession and in another way, instead of just playing tiki-taka, trying to play the nice football. Because there's going to be some games where the nice football isn't going to be there. And I expected it tonight, but I didn't expect it to be because the players themselves just were having an off night. They were awful. They were all criminals. Every player on the pitch, except for Sesko and Sesko and Lammens. Dalot too, to an extent. I think he was decent today, half decent today. Had a few chances in their final third, etc. Wasn't too bad on the ball, but the rest of the team, the rest of the players, other than Sesko and Sesko and Lammens, they've been god awful. And I didn't expect to be this nice, plain, clean football. I expected it to be scrappy, but even that, we weren't fighting for the ball. And then there was times where we had the ball, we had a bit of time, and we were just doing questionable things. Casemiro is like, the football left you again. Tonight, we're going back to the football left you. Fernandez, the football left you. Amad Diallo, are you still fasting, bro? Did you forget to break your fast? If that was 2 hours before the game, 3 hours before kickoff, you had time for the food to digest. You definitely forgot to break your fast. You were still thirsty. You were still hungry. I refuse to believe that was you in full gear. And Buemo, we shouldn't be playing him up front unless we're playing against teams that we're trying to counter attack and we're trying to press. Teams like Arsenal, I get it to that extent. But when it's these physical teams, Sesko has to be playing up front. Carrick, man, I'm not gonna be that biased guy. Yeah, I hated Amorim to the T, to the highest degree. I hated Amorim. But Carrick, I'm not going to be that biased guy just because Amorim's left and then you've been better than him, miles better than him in 6 games now. But I will criticize you. You should have been playing Sesko. Mateus Cunha, my God. How many times was he losing the ball? How many times was he this is Sesko a couple of months ago, before when Amorim was around, just forcing it, trying to dribble his way out of trouble. You can't dribble your way out of trouble. And one other thing, Cunha and Shaw, their chemistry is on 0. Every game I've seen them, even when we've had good games, these two chemistry's been on 0. His legs are finished. We seriously need another left back. This is where we miss Dorgu. We miss Dorgu so much because he could have been playing left back, and we could have been that extra attacking outlet where he can link up with Cunha. Because since Dorgu's been out. Cunha hasn't been playing too great. He hasn't been playing too great. He needs that pacey left back. That's why he played so well with Eight Nuri last 2 seasons with Wolves. That's why he played well with Dorgu. Shaw can't be in this team anymore. He can't be. We need him replaced. We need a new pacey left back. We've got not Shea Lacey, Harry Amas, but he's got a hamstring injury. I don't know if what's up with him. I think he's out for the rest of the season. Hopefully he'll be fine for next season. I don't know if we're gonna then send him back on loan or we're gonna sign someone, but at least someone replace Shaw next season. I'm sick and tired of seeing him. We're playing one game a week and his legs are going now. It's just over halfway through the season. We've still got many games left. I think we've got 14 games of the league left. And Shaw's legs are going. He is so slow. He's like 2 steps behind. 3 steps behind the rest of the game, the rest of the players in terms of Manchester, his own teammates, and the opposing team in Everton. He is slow. He's still all right with the 1v1 defending, to be fair, but when it comes to attacking the overlaps, he doesn't even bother doing the overlaps anymore. He's gassing out as well. I don't know what's going on. And then as for the back line, Euro replaced Lisandro Martinez. You can see the difference. There was no composure. I know he's physical. I know he's good on the ball, but sometimes he rushes it. I'm talking about Lenny Yoro. And he had a couple good tackles, etc. But on the ball, I think he was losing the ball. But I don't know if it's just him or it's just the team overall. It seems like it was the team overall that was just losing the ball, and he was just a product of the situation. Maguire, I think he was all right. Mainu, I think this was a poor game from him. I don't know if poor is harsh, but below average. Nothing special from him, and he's been great so far. People are gonna get onto him Twitter and all, Casemiro, just whenever the going gets bad, him and Bruno just get a bit head loss with their decision makings. Amad Diallo can't take on a player tonight, losing the ball when he wants it to feet as well, asleep on the ball. Brother, I think there's not every time you need to ask for the ball to feet. I think sometimes you have to make that run for Bruno Fernandes, for Casemiro. I know I've criticised those two, but there was also times where Mbeumo and Ahmad were making the wrong ones. Sometimes they were Mbeumo was going off the ball when he should have come to feet. And then Ahmad was constantly asking for feet when he should have been making runs. They weren't helping themselves, and you got Cunha trying to drift in, trying to ask for the ball to feet. Mainu's not got the legs to be that guy to run beyond. Bro, you got pace, and Bruno, and you got pace. Be off the ball players. Not all of you at the same time have to be on the ball, and not all of you at the same time have to be off the ball. Mix it up. Someone has to be on the ball or someone makes the runs. It's simple maths. You can't all 3 of you run off. You can't all 3 of you ask for the ball to feet at the same time. Mix it up. Look at what your peers are doing and do the opposite. It's simple as that. But then we came second half. Sesko came on. We finally had the one single. Actually, no, we had the second sack. That was our second counter attack. Let me reel it back. We got Cunha. Oh my god, that counter attack where Sesko should have scored before that goal he scored. That he actually scored. He should have scored a goal from Cunha passing it. Similar counter attack to the second time, but Cunha taking too many touches, dribbling too much, trying to. You could tell he tried to go for the shot. He wanted to go for the shot instead of passing it, even though the passing option was the only option, and he knew that. But he tried a couple more touches to see if there's an opening, and then he tripped over, and then he got pissed off. Come on, man. Low IQ play. Low IQ play, and you are a talented player. Come on, man. We got Sesko on for a reason to get a win. Luckily, we did get the win because Mbeumo had the same situation and he released the ball. Unselfish. Cunha, come up. Selfishness needs to stop. Seriously needs to stop. Well, the problem is he doesn't have it. Whenever things don't go his way, That's how he acts. He tries to force it, tries to do things his way, tries to be the hero. Not every day you're the main character, man. I like you as a player, but not every day has to be the main character. Anyways, let's look at the table before I end it. Back to fourth, which is what I like. At least we got the win. 2 points from Aston Villa, 3 points ahead from Chelsea. I like that gap. 3 points ahead from Liverpool. Should have been more, but they got that jammy win. But oh well. Let me know what you guys think. Awful game. Awful game. But yeah, like, subscribe, and peace.